Welcome back. You're watching The Agenda. The bodies of 24 illegal miners have now been recovered from a gold mine in Zimbabwe that was flooded following heavy rains. 8 people have been rescued from the mine near the town of Kadoma, southwest of the capital, Harare. Authorities say that at least 70 people were trapped when the disaster struck on Tuesday night. The company that owns one of the mines, Rio Zimbabwe, says people entered the shafts illegally to look for gold. This morning, they have confirmed the number has risen to 24. Only 8 have survived. The operation is still ongoing and they are hoping to retrieve more bodies. They're also hopeful they will find more survivors as the day progresses. They're still pumping water out from the sections that they have not been able to reach where they were expecting to find more bodies. For an update on this story, let's talk now to our correspondent, Effet Musekiwa in Harare via Skype. A very good morning to you, Effet. Can you now confirm that the number of dead is at 24?
Yes, indeed, I can confirm. This morning, the police have confirmed that 24 bodies have actually been retrieved. They've also further went on to confirm that of the 8 survivors, 6 have been treated and discharged from hospital, but only 2 still remain under observation. So currently we stand at 24 bodies that have been retrieved and the 8 survivors that came out yesterday.
Effet, what is the latest situation in terms of the miners' status? Can we also confirm that it's illegal miners?
Well, it's very interesting. They are not calling them illegal miners as you. There are 2 sections. There was one section where there are confirmed 4 illegal miners who went into a shaft that is about 150 meters deep. So only those 4 are the ones that they are claiming to be illegal miners. The ones that are where the major operation is are referred to, or they're calling them small-scale miners or artisanal miners who have got a claim and are actually, mine illegal. They've not been classified illegal. There are some miners, there are others who are official. So it varies, depends as to which part of them. Remember, there are 2 mines, so it depends on which mine you're talking about. Indeed, I can confirm that they actually expect a total of about 70 people. And once all the 70 people have been identified and educated as to where been found from, I think that's what they can determine which way illegal miners and what where the official artist miners.
We have a bit of a terrible line and we're going to try and make do with it and see if we can complete the interview. But Effet, tell me, is this making the classification of the retrieval of people, the identification of people as they come up, is it making it difficult?
Well, this place is, there are a lot of spectators. So authorities have actually covered the section where they are retrieving the bodies from. So it's inaccessible. You can't even see. And once the body is retrieved from the ground, it's taken to a temporary mortuary where the identification is being done. So it's right now, remember, these bodies have also been in water for the past, I think it's now 5 days. So it's very difficult to identify them quickly as to who it is, because they've also taken in a lot of water. They've started swelling up. They've been dead for 5 days, and they are not in a very good condition for easy identification.
We heard in our story just now that engineers have been trying to access the next level that they began pumping water from the mine shaft. Have they managed to get through to the area where it's believed the other miners are still trapped?
Well, as of this morning, they had not yet reached that level. Remember, we said they're suspecting to have 70 people that had gone into the mine, and only about 32, which is about half the number, has been located or they've been retrieved out of the mine. So they are still frantically working, and they're saying they are now racing against time in the event that there are still more survivors. They are saying now they need to rush. But the most difficult situation they've been encountering is that the area there are no formal mining structures that are in place. Only the artisanal miners do know how to access some of these areas, and to get machinery or equipment into those areas has been very difficult. And so they really are delayed by the mere fact that these tunnels are not on any map. These are tunnels that are just known to the artisanal miners themselves. So that in itself has actually slowed the progress of the rescuers in trying to get to those people that are trapped.
Have you been able to access the surviving miners, and what do they have to say?
Well, yesterday I did manage. I actually spoke to the first two survivors that came out. The first one, his name is Darren. The second one, his name is Simon. We did speak to them. And the first miner, when he came out, he is the one that he had indicated that there were 8 people that were still alive. He also indicated that a lot of them had died. Some had died due to drowning, but others had died due to carbon, as he put it. He said there was a lot of carbon underneath there. It was choking people, and people. The second one, Simon, he said the only thing that kept him alive was that he constantly heard the sound of water pumps draining water out. So he knew people were trying to rescue him. So he said that Allah gave him hope, being on to life, and for that, he was going to be discovered alive. But he said it was very difficult because of the 4 days, that 4 nights they spent underground. They could not sleep because of levels of the water was reaching up to their necks. So if you try to sleep in that condition, you actually drown. So they had to be awake all the 4 days while they're waiting to be rescued.
That is such a heartwarming story in the middle of a tragedy. Would love to speak some more, but it seems we have a terrible line there. Afat Musekiwa coming to us from Zimbabwe. A team of water experts from the United Nations